Hi, buddy. We are live. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Hey.
I put where did
Yes.
Thayer go?
I think the dog took her out.
I want to thank Teri Lee, Pure Visionary Medium Psychic, for coming and joining us tonight. And Allie, here she is. Here's Thayer.
Yeah,
that was that was really cute.
sorry about that, everyone. He goes, "Oh, you're paying attention to something other than me."
Welcome, Thayer Hutchinson. I put Teri and Thayer's contact info in the chat already, and we are here pitching in for Allie. She's not feeling up to going on live tonight, and she is just asked me to host again tonight, and I am very happy to do so. So I'd like to say hello to some people I see in the chat. Hello, Melinda. Hello, Starfish. Butterfly Kisses Healing. Hello. Sharon Sipe. Hello. Let me see. Go backwards. And Hurricane Force One. Hello, hello.
There's Juno.
See if
Hi,
I
Juno.
missed anybody. Who did you see jump in? I'm going up instead. Oh, Alva's here. Hi, Alva. And Elvira and Juno. Hi, Juno. Ron, Unconditional Love. How cute is he?
Ask me a question, Ron.
You've got something good when Ron comes on your channel. That is so sweet. Right. Hi, Ron. How are you? Thank you so much for coming on. He's he's a special one for sure. I'm honored.
Send out healing vibes and prayers and energy to Allie, the mother of us all.
That's right.
That's right. She's the mother of the tarot spiritual community.
We wouldn't be here without her. So let's all send Allie some wonderful, uplifting
love, baby, love.
Healing green light.
Yeah.
Pink green light so that she wakes up bright and fresh tomorrow morning feeling better than ever. Hi, Maureen. That's great. So we're going to be taking some questions and give you guys a few minutes to get your questions in. If you would use caps and emojis, that would be helpful for us. And we're pretty flexible in the questions tonight. Hey, Opal girl, you're here. Thank you for sending your healing energy to Allie. Yes.
Oh, that's great.
I hope she's watching. Hi, Allie, if you're watching. Hopefully she's resting and watching. So what is new? Do you girls have anything new that you'd like to share?
Well, I've been working on my channel. I've got 3 videos up now. And I should say we, because it's not me. It's
yeah.
Spirit gives me lots of stuff to talk about, and we've had a couple of really good questions, and we had a contest, and someone won a free reading. So we're having a ball already.
There we go.
Wow, that's great.
I'm enjoying
That's great. And did you already choose the free reading, the winner of the free reading?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, excellent.
Yeah. Got her booked for next week.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, it's exciting. Wonderful group of people joining me. It's great.
I have this new tarot deck that I got for Christmas.
I know.
Oh,
yeah, it's got sort of interesting illustrations and stuff.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll be using that tonight a little bit. Like a little love vibration connection. I said, oh, well, maybe I should try that in my everyday life.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So give everybody a little bit of beam of love, happiness.
Well, I think we're definitely blending. We're blending our spirit awareness, our spirit perspective, and our human perspective. We are evolving and learning how to be compassionate. We're learning how to rise above petty differences and see the similarities, see what's in common, see what we all
Right.
need. We all want the same thing. We all want peace. We all want love. We all want prosperity. We all want compassion. We all are very similar, and to love one another. And this is the human challenge, and I think it's getting to a certain point, because we are getting to that point where we're all going to just evolve, bump
We are
up,
evolving. We're
bump
evolving.
up.
Yeah.
And Gaia's doing it too. She's evolving, and we're on this earth, and we're evolving with her. It's all in the energies. It's all in the universe.
Yeah.
It's an awareness, and it is difficult to keep your eye on the ball, on that type of a concept, especially when you have a day-to-day job, you have day-to-day challenges, you have a house to take care of, and pets to
Mhm.
take care of, and a family to take care of, and a job. It is difficult to try and keep that higher perspective, but we are we it is true. We are spiritual beings in a human body. And if we
Mhm.
just try and remember that from time to time, a few minutes uh, throughout the day, it helps just to try and keep things in perspective. Try
Yes.
not to take things too seriously.
Yeah. Keep that
No matter
gratitude up. Gratitude just raises you right up to the top level. And it always reminds me when I have well, I'll give you an example. I was supposed to go to the dentist at a very early appointment at 8 o'clock in the morning, right? Oh, I am not a morning person. Drug myself out of bed. Okay, I can
Oh,
do
geez.
this.
Okay.
I'm thankful for good dental care. So I got all ready, getting ready to walk out the door, and the lady calls me. She goes, "I'm sorry, but the dentist is sick. He can't come in today."
Yes, yes.
I was just so ready to go down that wrong road, and then, I thought, "Okay," so I'm reading, Alberto Villoldo's book, and I thought, "Okay, extra time to meditate, extra time to read this book, take a deep breath, go on with your day," you know? So you just take that step of gratitude, and then it just guides you to that good road all day long. Yeah.
Excellent. So I just have a few comments that I wanted to share.
Yes, please.
I wanted to say hi, Vibin said she's just popping in. Hi, Vibin. Thank you very much. And Opal Girl wants to say, yes, we are evolving with love. Thank you,
All right.
Opal Girl.
So
That's
true, Opal
sweet.
girl.
That's sweet. I do have one question from Hurricane Force. Oh, I unstarted it instead of taking it down. But okay, so this is good. Hurricane Force One has a question. She says, I'm having uneasy feelings about her son, Jacob, and his family. What's going on with my son, Jacob? Is there anything we can help her with, girls?
Let's give it a
Ladies?
try.
Is he in debt? Does he have money problems? Um,
I I believe Hurricane Force One, I'm not sure if she's referring to her son. She says, I've emailed him back on November, no response. Emailed him again this week, no response. So it sounds like he's just
oh,
not responsive to her, and
well,
she just doesn't know what's going on. But not unless that was Bob. Somebody's also, it's hard to keep track in here. Somebody's talking about Bob, the Akashic Records. Hurricane Force One, is there any other details that you might be able to share with us about your son, Jacob?
when I pop into his name and his energy, I'm seeing stress, some money problems, and juggling around of, you know, um, just trying to keep ahead of what's going on. That somehow his life is off balance, and he's very, very busy trying to keep keep everything moving forward. Sort of like bailing out the boat when there's a leak. Not that drastic, but yeah, an unsettled feeling. I don't feel like there's severe. I feel like COVID or whatever just messed everything up, and everything's really off balance. And he probably, I don't know if he's is good at admitting that things are wrong. I don't know if that's.
Yeah, I was kind of getting a feeling of being shut down a little bit, needing to just
overwhelmed.
It may be a domestic problem with spouse, and she's just having a heavy feeling. So you're probably picking up on his struggle, but know that how you've raised him, and the love that you can send around him, and your loved ones on the other side, and your angels and your protectors you can send and ask to protect him, and give him the wisdom, give him the words, give him the knowledge of, what the next step is to take, and just trust.
I felt like I needed something to zero in on this, because it just I drew an oracle card. I'm not really good at this. Let's see. Perspective. Allie's much better. Perspective. So if you're feeling uneasy about your son, step back and get a really good perspective of how you can help him by your prayers and your guidance. Invite spiritual guidance into your heart, that when he does communicate with you, you can be ready to really share with him, and have that perspective of, I'm here to love you and listen to you. Whatever is going on, I'm here for you. I think that's what I'm feeling that you need. And if it's uneasy, maybe it may not be something bad. It may be just a feeling that's preparing you to help him when the time comes and he communicates with you. That's what I got.
And a tool that was given to me for when my dog disappeared, I have a little altar, pictures of him with a candle, and I'll just go and send love every day. And I actually have hired somebody to pray for a loved one I have. So that positive energy is going towards that person every day. And that is a way that I've coped with my anxiety of having my dog that I love just disappear. And I don't know what's wrong, and I can't solve the problem. Yeah. But I do go through that ritual every day, and it helps my heart. And I am confident that the energy I'm sending him every day helps him too. That's a great tool I used, was recommended to me for that kind of situation.
That's very good.
Yeah. We're praying for you. We're here.
Hope that helps.
Yeah.
Keep the faith.
Hurricane. Yes. I love that name. Hurricane.
I'm thinking, hi, Gail.
Hurricane Force One. She gave me a question on my channel, and I'm still grateful for it. Thank you.
Yeah, like that is quite a name. I wonder if she lives like in Florida or something.
That's so cute. So, Gail said she's glad we're hosting Love and Light to Precious Allie. Thanks, yes. Gail.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. So let me see. I have a couple more starred here. I have Deb O. She said, I got a new job before Christmas. I start properly a month today, and so nervous. Do you see it going well?
Deb's job.
I do feel like you are nervous about the job. Travel pride, or we all are when we're beginning something new. But I feel like if you breathe through it and you get into the groove, I'm not seeing I'm seeing your adjustment to the job is might be bumpy, but I'm seeing the job going well. I'm not seeing anything coming up that you can't handle.
It's really good there.
I'm just not seeing anything negative about this situation at all. In fact, what I'm kind of getting is that replace that nervousness with your vision of exactly how you want it to be and feel the way you want to feel when you realize, wow, this is the job I'm supposed to be in. You know, I don't see anything negative about it, but if you can replace that nervous energy with the positive energy of manifestation, actually, that will make a huge difference because people will sense that in you, and they'll see they'll see that you're going to be a valuable asset.
Absolutely. I see the same thing.
Yeah.
They hired you. They already chose you. You've already been chosen. You've already won them over. You've already qualified for the position. And now you are, it's the unknown that is maybe causing this uncertainty with you. And this is the time that you need to trust the universe, trust that they've already chosen you, trust that you have already proven your credentials, and know that they need you. They need you, they hired you. And your special skill, your special energy is going to make a huge contribution to their cause or their mission. And tell yourself that each morning, you know, and know that whatever you do is the best that you can do, and that's more than what anybody. It's just more than what they could ask for sure.
You know what I'm getting to, if I may add something, I keep hearing scenarios. When we're nervous, we imagine, oh, what if I do this? Or what if I accidentally do that? Or what if they take it the wrong way? What if they don't understand me? Change those scenarios around. Spend some time with your guides and your spirits and your energy and say, they're going to love me. I have got all kinds of information that are going to help them, and they're going to feel my desire to perform and help them and make the company grow and be a real asset. So just replace those scenarios. When you start to feel the nervous ones come on, just push that aside and go,
I am good at my job.
This is how it's going to go. My boss loves me.
Confident. I'm confident in my performance, in my job.
Yeah.
Performance.
Yeah. And feel it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got this, Deb.
Yeah. I think we're all getting the same thing. And
yeah, we are.
and believe me, everybody has gone through the scared to death going into the job situation. I think it's just part of life. And it's scarier before than it is after, because the unknown is that way. So you're not alone. We're with you. Let us know before you go into the job. We'll give you a little extra push of love and confidence there for you.
Absolutely. And I'm holding on to a crystal to give me extra energy. And one of my favorite stones for nervousness is labradorite. But you can hang on to any type of a dark colored stone, would really help you to channel that nervousness. And you can just hang on to it, put it in your bra, or, you know, keep it in your pocket somewhere. But any type of crystal will take that nervous energy right out of you.
Yeah, it definitely works. Mine's too big for my bra, but.
I wish I had a bra that big.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Right?
Well, thanks, Debo, and best of luck to you.
Yeah.
Let us know how you make out.
Yeah, do let us know.
Yeah.
So we have a special guest showing up.
Teri.
Teri Suzuki. She's saying hi, Jean Thayer, Teri Lee.
About the dentist. Oh.
Yeah. I know. Okay, we have another question here. Oh, no, that was the last one. This is the next one. This is Juno. She says, any messages from her guides today? She's been aware of a very tall energy that has been with her the past few days.
Wow.
Feels very protective. What can we tell her about that? Thanks for the question, Juno.
I'm feeling that this energy is here to talk to you, that you can merge with it, that it's actually a communicated type of energy that you could even merge with and move forward with. I feel like this energy is here to help you move forward and help you become more solid in yourself. I feel like this is a star energy. I don't like saying alien, but this is an energy that has come in from the stars, come in from the sky, and basically is like your coach to reassure you that your path and where you want to go is the right one, and you could talk to it for help.
That's very good, Thayer.
Well, I've read Juno twice, so
okay.
Yeah, that's not. I know her energy very well, so it's not a cold reading for me.
Yeah, I feel like it's a new guide.
Upgrade.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you should just communicate with them more, really. It feels like a new guide.
The High Priestess.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah. I do know that Juno had said that she was it Mach 5 or something like that, or Mach 9. She was saying that her spiritual growth has been going Mach 9. And one of the last shows that we did, she asked that question. And I do feel as though that she's upgrading and this is her new. I feel as though it might be a little more angelic and or star being because of the tall nature of it and because of your expansion and your awareness and you're raising your vibration and you're bringing in these the higher vibrational beings. But a tall being could be an angelic being and or a star being or both. I mean, I don't know. Angelic beings could be star beings. But it's definitely because you're upgrading, your awareness is opening up, and your vibration and the classes that you're taking and the practices that you're doing and the readings that you're getting and the openings that you're receiving is just really very exciting, Juno.
Yeah, I really feel like if you communicate, just have a meditation communication a session. I recently got a new guide and it's very exciting, but I was so curious to get to know my guide more and know his name. And it took a while, but it came through and it was, it's really awesome to have his name when I'm calling in the guides. His name's Herschel.
Oh, that's a cute name.
Candy bar. I like that.
I had to look it up. It's a Yiddish. It's from Yiddish origin. And yeah. So he's very sweet. And you might have a need for this guide at this time. So feel free to get in there and communicate with them and find out what's going on.
Take your time too. Lots of things are moving into place for your next shift, but don't feel like you have to rush. Take your time. This guy's not going anywhere. This energy is staying right there. So, yeah.
He seems very powerful.
Yeah.
She's giving us a little feedback. She said, I'm surprised I have any hair left. I feel like I'm moving so quickly. And then she does say, yeah, it feels ET and angelic. She's a chatter. And she says, I'm getting, oh, okay. I'm sorry. Can't tell which ones are comments and which ones are you're talking to people on the chat. So she just said, thank you, ladies. My guidance is your guidance is vital to my progress. It really is. It's amazing to tap in and to connect with other people who are on their spiritual path. And it's like the psychic bounce that we do here.
Mm-hmm.
When we're together, it's so much stronger and so much faster. And if you have a friend, or if you have a group, or just a class, or even watching some of these shows, it really does elevate your energy, elevates your frequency. It's great. It's a
And
great thing to do.
Joan, who should be on with us, says that she saw Pegasus, a winged horse, and I think a constellation, which I feel that vibe too, that it's a whole sort of system. And Joan, when are you going to come on?
That's so wild.
Time to
That's
come on.
so wild, Joan.
Yeah.
In our class the other day, we did a meditation, and I had a Pegasus too. And I'm like, what is this Pegasus doing here? Insane.
Wow.
The winged horse. Horses are very powerful. They're very psychic.
That's cool. Thanks for sharing that with us, Joan.
Yeah.
Opal Girl says, I think a lot of us feel like we're upgrading at warp speed.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Beam me up, Scotty.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Well, thanks for that, Joan and Opal Girl.
Yeah.
Okay, and thanks for your question, Juno. I have another question here from C. Covington. My maternal grandmother died before I was born in the 1950s. Her name was Lucy. Does she have any messages for me?
All right, we'll work on that.
Covington.
I gotta say what I hear. Well, it's about time. That's just she's saying. Well, it's about time. Has she been giving you like little signs, or have you been feeling like a cool breeze on the side of your arm, or I mean, because she's saying, well, it's about time. Yes, ask about me. I'm here. Okay. All right. What you got? What else you got, Lucy? You've never been without me.
Oh. See, Covington, if you're here, feel free to post your feedback there.
She feels a little feisty.
All
right.
What else? Getting anything there?
I've enjoyed watching you grow up, become an adult, that kind of thing, that her energy has been there with you, watching you as you've progressed. Love and support, but nothing really out of the ordinary. I feel like she was a very intelligent woman who was well-read and knew who she was. And she's glad that you know who you are too. And she's very, very proud of the family, very happy the way things are going, very sort of common. Oh, I'm here. I wish I could have met her. If you look into the family, I am everywhere. So if you meet yourself and meet the family, I am part of the family, that we are all the same. And that you can ask me questions and ask me to come in to your dreams, and we can talk there. But I think she does sort of talk and communicate with you, which is why she's saying you can look into the family, look into the dynamic, and I am in that energetic dynamic. Did she cook, or the kitchen, or I'm seeing books, family discussions, cooking, that kind of thing.
Yeah, she says that she wishes she could have met her. And I am also getting similar to what Thayer and Teri were saying about she's telling me you already know me. I've already been in your life. I've been guiding you all of this time, and you're not realizing that it's me. And now that you're asking and you're reaching out to me, that's why Teri said it's about time that she has been guiding you your whole life. She is one of your guides, and that you her energy is around you, and the things that you say and the way that you say it, or the things that you think, she's a very big influence in your life. So I would talk to her more.
Ace of
Yeah,
Cups.
I'm getting the feeling that perhaps you've been like a little, you're having questions about some things or certain things that are happening in your life right now. And I'm just getting her assurance coming through. You're on the right path. You're
Yeah.
going in the right direction. Your heart is in the right place. Be brave and know that we're with you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I hit the wrong thing.
And
Ooh, that was a good one.
Ace of Cups.
Oh, nice.
The beginning of love and emotion. Here we are, filled with love and emotion, that is always there. Just very simple.
You know, my grandparents all passed before I got a chance to really meet them. And I find it, if you've got some photos, I have looked at a photo and just quietly said, tell me about yourself. What's going on? And you can look up a little bit of history, and that's really, really a fun thing to do. And it helps connect as well.
Yeah. She's an influence in your life. Well,
yes, absolutely.
Good luck connecting with her. And she does feel very elated that you're asking about her and wondering about her, that you're finally realizing that it is her. Yeah.
Have fun. She is feisty.
I keep getting books, children's books, stories. I don't know if there's a family book or a story or something.
Oh, yeah.
That you all read together. I don't know.
That's great.
Library.
Thanks, girls.
Yeah.
All right. I have another question here. It's Hurricane Force One. She's being very supportive. Thank you very much. And I love the XO. She said her son Levi is sitting there with her. What do you see for him in the next year?
Ooh, okay.
Hurricane.
It's actually hurricane.
Hurricane.
Yeah.
Hurricane. Oh, that's no fun. Hurricane. All right.
I'm gonna throw some cards. Just feel like that's what I should do. How old is your son Levi? Can you let us know? Hurricane, you out there? Can you tell us how old your son is?
She's here. We'll give her a second to respond.
Yeah, I have to ask that because I don't do readings for young children. I don't.
Sure. And in the meantime, Teri Suzuki says you ladies are on fire tonight.
We are on fire.
That's so cute. Well, let's see who else. And Beth Knight was concurring. She said they are, aren't they, Teri Suzuki? And Starfish says, really love the energy of all of you tonight. Thank you very much for your support, you guys. It really means a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
I keep seeing a job that he's going to be moving into a job that he likes, that he's sort of going to be settling into a rhythm I think after COVID. But I keep getting that he's going to get a very good job that he is happy with. And I see a girlfriend or a wife or a woman, a female energy next to him that will give him good advice.
42. Okay, 42 I can read. All right. Sorry.
Yeah. So that's why I see something very, he's got, it's kind of like a happiness. 6 of Cups. He's going to be happy. He's going to find something that sort of like his his rainbow is going to come or whatever. That I see good things happening for him. That he's going to be very fulfilled and re-identified in a job. And I don't know. That job could be my job or fixing the gutter job. I mean, I don't say fixing the gutter, but there's other jobs that aren't necessarily employment.
Well, these are great cards that I got. I got the Chariot, charging forward.
Yeah.
All right. Charging forward with enthusiasm. And I also got next the 3 of Cups, family, celebration, home.
Yeah.
And also mean creativity. So you could be charging forth, showing your creativity. I also have the 3 of Wands, which is expansion and opportunity, foresight. These cards don't show up very well. Opportunities is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling opportunities here. And then the last card is the 2 of Pentacles. So that can mean like you got multiple priorities, you're juggling, right? I'm going to pull one more on that because I'd like to know what those is, that if that's what it means, multiple priorities.
Well, she's saying he bought his own semi truck, so it looks like he's going to be his own contractor. He's going to
All
be
right.
Yeah.
hiring
There you
out.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Chariot. That's perfect for that,
Yeah.
right?
It is.
I love it when the cards have a double meaning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, interestingly enough, I'm getting the Justice card, and I don't know quite how that fits in. Let's keep going. So,
take this job and shove it.
rightness, like the right outcome, the fair. Okay, that's it. It's
Yeah.
the fair outcome. This is the fair outcome of whatever has been bubbling up in his life, and he's going to overcome.
Yeah.
I thought when you said the 2 of Pentacles, and you said the juggling, I felt that maybe when he's first getting started juggling with home life and work life, that balance, and that he's going to maybe need to give it a go a couple of times before he can actually feel like he's given it a balance. He may need to lean into the job a little bit more and have a little more focus, a little more energy towards the job in the beginning before he can sit back and have that balance with home life and work life balance.
That sounds great. I think the outlook is good.
Yeah, I'm seeing green. Is the truck green? I'm seeing green for him.
And Suzuki is saying she got foreign travel for him August, September, and October.
Nice.
So he'll be going to the islands celebrating after he worked so hard all summer, right?
He's got multiple opportunities predicted in the cards, so that you never know. Be ready for anything. That's what I would say, but it looks good. Looks good.
He's been single now, been driving oiled field truck for 20 years. Well, I see a woman coming in.
There you go.
I see a female energy next to him. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Maybe that's that work-life balance too. Maybe he'll, yeah. It's coming back. It's coming back for sure.
You know, if you're feeling good about yourself and your future and your energy is high, you will attract a person into your life that has the same kind of level of energies and excitement. That's what you want.
But this is a long-term love, I think I see coming in. Something that's very steady and solid and balanced. As much as a relationship can be balanced.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Keep us posted.
Yeah.
If you get a
We'd like to know.
Come, I want it to rub off on me, you know. Maybe I should get a truck. Maybe I should buy a truck.
Well, Thayer, tell us a little bit about how you got started, how you became interested in becoming a psychic medium, and how did you know?
I've always been intuitive and psychic, but grew up in an environment where I had to hide it. And after I got married and had my daughter, I had an awakening, like, like I had to either sink or swim. And I decided to swim. And through that, I met two other women in New Jersey where I worked with the Paralandra method. And I cleared a lot of past lives and did a lot of transformational work. And now I'm out here. I'm retired. My daughter is doing very well. And I thought, well, it's time to really dig into who I really am, because I have the freedom. I divorced my family. I have, my parents are dead. I'm dissolved of all of my toxic family. So I have the freedom, emotional and spiritual freedom, to really move into who I am. And I've had a lot of help. This community has helped me greatly. And I think the hardest part is, before I was psychic, it would come in and I was pretty much right. And no one liked me because I would say things that scared people. But now when it's on demand, you kind of get self-conscious. It's, so I'm really working on having to surrender and let go, which is another growth kind of thing. I see everything as what do I say to the people I read is being a worm and taking garbage and making it into compost, because I have a worm pile. But that's sort of what the function of human beings is to take hardship and move through it. I mean, you have to grieve, you have to feel bad, you need to express your feelings, you need to let them out and then move through them, and then take in a new feeling and ground it into the earth plane. If you stay too much in the spirit, it's just in the spirit. It's bringing what you're getting and grounding it into earth. It's sort of like, I'm sure Bob Dylan channeled a lot of his songs. He said they'd just come out of nowhere. Well, he'd get the information, then he'd sing them and people would hear them. So he's bringing it down into the earth, into the earth plane. So the messages are grounded. And that's the one thing I've learned, that it doesn't matter how small it is, whether it's, patting a dog or being, I had a neighbor once and his dog came over and bit my dog. And I looked at him. He was, I have stories. I have stories. And I didn't react in a negative way. And just by doing that, because I was doing my spiritual practice, by not reacting in a negative way, stopped like a domino. And did I call up my friends and say what a beepity beep 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 is? Yeah, but it was in a safe environment. So
you made new choices.
You make new choices. Yeah, and you can't do it alone. You need help. You need advice. To think that you stifle your feelings and stifle grief and you're not allowed to feel a certain way is not cool. You need to get the feelings out and then move forward with them. I think a lot of people think the law of attraction means I can't be angry. Yeah, you just can't be angry for 20 years, which I've been angry for 20 years. I'm a Scorpio, so,
but you express it and then you move on. You just can't live there. You know?
Yeah. It's much easier said than done, my friends. So I practice what I preach, but I'm not perfect.
Yeah, I think it's important that you said that you didn't do it alone, and that you did the work. You worked through it.
I've worked through it, and I'm like really happy that I'm where I'm at here, and I think it's time for me to, all of us. Even you don't have to be anything special, but all of us to really honor our intuitive feminine selves and honor energy that you feel. Like I'm so used to keeping it away that I didn't read it, but to really relax and allow the energy in is you're very vulnerable for doing that. And this world, that's not always easy to do. So anyway, I'm a
That's
yapper.
great.
All my friends go, I'm a yapper.
She
So
says, you're helping a lot of people. Joan says, amen there.
yeah. I mean, we all have the same stories, really.
Yeah.
We do.
How about you, Teri? Can you tell us a little bit about how you got started, when it all began for you? Oh, you're on mute.
Oh,
You're on mute. You're muted, Teri.
Sorry,
you
I
are.
forgot I did that. Okay. Yeah. What a long, strange trip it's been. I've done a lot of things in my life. My mother was highly spiritual. She is
Wow.
very gifted in her own right, very strong Christian beliefs.
Oh.
And my father was a wonderful, wild guy, but he had problems. He had problems with alcohol and abuse and that sort of thing. And so I grew up, though, with that strong knowledge of the great spirit that took care of me in so many situations all through my life. And I did a lot of stuff that I just thought was kind of my own weirdness. Like, when people would pass in the family, and actually after my father passed, I solved a lot of stuff with him while I was driving down the road, just talking away to him and feeling him talk back to me. And I've always kind of heard guidance. I have clairaudience and I can hear things. And so I'm just going my happy way. And then I start to get into YouTube because, like all of us, I love to just do my work and listen to something in the background, and it couldn't be news anymore. So, I dove in like everybody else, with Linda G and all the beautiful, oh my gosh, Lena and all the incredible readers out there, and just soaked it in and just loved it. And got some tarot cards, starting reading those, really fell in love with the cards, and then really started to dig into more meditation and communication and asking more questions. And then I started getting downloads like at night, and I have my 4 a.m. thing. I have my 4 a.m. prayer session, and I pull out my prayers, and that's lots of times I get downloads back from that afterwards. And then go on my happy way. And I had an appointment with a astrologer that I've been trying to get an appointment with for years. I finally got in, right? And he blew my mind. He just blew my mind. But he told me, he said, you've got psychic abilities. Now we all have psychic abilities, right? But that little push that he gave me just put me right in the pool. I just like a shove in the pool. And I started taking classes, and it's solid now. And I was talking with a beautiful lady today, a fellow spiritual woman, and I said, it's so amazing. It's like we have one foot in each world now, because we are beginning to understand that we are luminous beings and that we are light energy. And so we're feeling that in our everyday life, and yet also living life on planet Earth. So I'm just enjoying the ride. Like I say, I have a lot of I had a lot of ideas when I jumped on, and now it's like spirit's taking the wheel, and it's turning out to be a lot of things, and I'm learning a lot from it. So
yeah.
yeah.
And Jean, I just want to say your grandmother is so happy you're doing psychic work. Whenever this question comes up, there she is. That's my Jean. Go. Family tradition. So
that's adorable. That's adorable.
Yeah.
I suspect that it may have been in my family. I think it may have been on my mother's side and my mother's side. And it wasn't anything more than, eyes in the back of their head, mother's intuition and things like that. or I would get dreams or messages that came to me. And, but I would never be able to control it. I would never be able to say,
Mhm.
okay, tell me this
Yeah.
and then listen, it would only just happen to me. It was not on call. And it's I'm telling you, you guys have seen my videos and you see my face. I am shocked every time that I say something and it's right. And it's like so specific and that they are blown away. And it just helps me to trust. It helps me to
Yeah.
trust that I'm being guided, and I'm being guided by love and light. I'm being guided by spirit guides and angels and a higher source that is sending messages through me for this person so that they can heal. It's a healing message. It's an
Yes.
uplifting message.
Yeah.
It's a way for them to get through the situation that they're in. But it absolutely blows my mind. I was walking around stunned for a couple of weeks after one of my readings. And I'm like, it takes a little while to realize, because nothing's different. I haven't changed a bit. I'm still just me. There's no difference to me. And these things are coming in. So it it's an adjustment, and I'm very grateful for it. And I'm learning a lot, and I'm just really grateful to the community that is here, that is showing me the way, and that is supporting me, and that I can watch, and to Allie, and to all the shows that have invited me on to do the collabs, and to practice and to get out there. And it really is a beautiful thing to be with you ladies, and
Thank you.
to understand that you are hearing the same thing I am. You are feeling the same thing I am. And it makes me feel not normal, because I'm not, but just
None of us are.
relatable. I didn't say you're not. I said
Yeah, wait.
we're not.
There, maybe. Yeah.
But hi, Greeter TK. I didn't want to forget. I didn't want to ignore you there.
Oh,
But yeah,
yeah.
I think that every people in the chat, they know. I mean,
Yeah.
our classmates. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many people out there that have so many abilities. Just because they don't want to be on YouTube does not mean they don't have these amazing
Oh,
abilities. And
no,
we're all here to help
across
each
the board.
other.
It's
Well,
across the board, all over actually, I think it's all over the universe, but I actually feel that it is a spiritual phenomenon. It's like a giant, when I visualize it, it's a wave. It's a tsunami. And
I think the
it's
most
joyous, I think.
important thing that excuse me, Teri, that
Sure.
I've gleaned from this and everybody in the chat is the trust of self and the honor that each person has a different job and a different gift. So it
Yeah.
all balances out. But the trust of the inner self, which in our education and especially with women has been suppressed or denied. Oh, you're hysterical. Oh, here's a Valium. You got problems, take a Valium.
Yeah.
Like we were talking a lot about how a lot of people in mental institutions are actually very psychic, and that they are diagnosed because that's but the trust and the honor of the trust of self and the honor of the uniqueness of each person, and especially a lot of the people in chat, which I know all these people have great individual gifts. That's my big. As soon as I started really trusting myself, things opened up a lot.
I specifically use the word hilarious so that I don't use the word hysterical, even though people
Right.
use it a lot.
Yeah.
I purposely say hilarious because I feel it's offensive because
Yeah.
of there is a woman in my neighborhood when I drive home from work, and she walks. I'm not sure where she's walking to or from, but she walks in the afternoons on my way home from work, and I don't know what her condition is, but she talks to somebody and she's screaming at them, and there's nobody there. But is there nobody there? and I'm intrigued by her. And I know that spirit or source is putting her in my path so that I can think about that, so that I can consider that and understand she's talking to somebody. There is somebody there, because she is very animated and talking as, I mean, but she does this all the time, walking up and down the street, and she takes walks and she just talks to people. I'm not sure what the condition is called, but it's amazing to know that there's other people out there that have different types of connections. And so
Mhm.
there's so much more to this world than just this 3D human experience. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
My download about autistic people is that they are here to teach us to communicate on a different level, on the emotional, intuitive level.
Yeah.
We keep trying to make them do the ABCs and go into our, our maze of how we understand things. But really, they're here to readjust our senses, to readjust the way we communicate. Because I can telepathically talk to them. I worked as an aide in an autistic community, and they didn't hire me again because all the teachers were mad because I got the kids. They'd go, "How did you get him to do that?" I would just talk to him energetically, or I don't know, I had a natural connection. So, because each person has a reason why they're here. Each person has something to say. So anyway, did I walk and walk all over you, Teri? Did I?
I'm just looking out the window. I wish I could show this to you, but I'm looking out my window and it's the most beautiful snowstorm.
Is it?
The flakes are just big. I mean,
Oh,
it really looks like that. It's
oh,
gorgeous. You know,
oh.
another thing I want to say about that life of energy, you know, living that spiritual, I'm just going to say spiritual. I don't know. It's an expanded vibration in your life. But I've noticed that I feel nature, it's a lot more powerful now. And like you're talking about everybody having a purpose. Yes, they do. I can go in the grocery store and sometimes I see people just glow. And other times, you know, you'll see a child and you'll see the sparkle and the twinkle in their eye. And you feel things that you know you put aside before because you had to be busy and get things done, because we were taught to accomplish things accomplish things in the world. But this is where it's all at. This is the good stuff.
Yeah,
It's great. Okay.
So this is going to be our last question. We're a little bit over an hour. So thank you everybody for all your questions. And Melinda Salinas, she says, how do you know if you have spiritual psychic gifts if they aren't super obvious to you? What would you say?
I'm trying to really get the gist of the question.
But
you do have spiritual gifts.
I would find a friend who's got the same and maybe do tarot, maybe do some meditations and stuff on YouTube. I was reading tarot or pendulum. I was reading tarot cards in high school to see if my boyfriend was going to come see me. You know, but hey, you know, and it increases your confidence. Move into it. And
the oracle cards will help.
Yeah, it's like a muscle.
Great guidance there.
The more you use it and the more you tap, I mean, you know, somebody can have a flabby stomach, but if they use that muscle 6 months later, 6-pack abs, man.
Oh, you promise? You promise?
6 months?
Promise. You got to do the sit-ups. So it's that, but I would trust yourself on trying on different methods, different outfits, cards or whatever, and having a friend is even more fun.
I would love to just give you all this jewel before we go, and I'll do it as quick as I can. But I meditate with David G., who I absolutely adore. I'm happy to drop his name, David J.I. Incredible guy to meditate with. But he has this one meditation that I absolutely love, and the mantra in it is, all I seek, I already am.
Yeah.
All I seek, I already am.
Yeah.
If you're seeking this, Melinda, you already are. You're already on the path. You're already in the light. So just go with it.
You got to find out what good, try what's the best exercise for you to find,
Mm-hmm. It will come to you.
Who you are inside. Yeah.
It'll come to you.
You can always have a grandmother like Jean that tells you. Jean's grandmother is like, no, this is the way you're going to do it.
Thayer, I think you read her all the way back. I don't know if it was during class or one of the practices after class, but if you read somebody and you tap into somebody, they hang around and you can recognize their energy and they can come right back in really fast for you.
No, she's telling me. Anyway, it's a joke, but she's very, very happy for you. She lives with you, through you.
That's sweet. That's sweet. Well, thank you both, girls, and we're sending our love to Allie. We missed you very much, Allie, and we'll be back on Allie's show next week. And thank you, everybody in the chat, and all of the moderators, and all of the supporters, and Ron and Teri and Juno and Sharon and Hurricane Force. We really appreciate all your questions.
Thank you, Vivian.
And follow up. Let us know how things went. How things are. So
put it in the chat below. We'll come back and read them.
We appreciate you all coming every week for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, great. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Be well.
Bye.